Hello, everyone, and welcome to Daily Grace with Pastor James. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode. I want to start by telling you a little story. There was this fateful Saturday that I was driving home with my wife, and on top of a bridge that the motorway runs underneath. As we got to the bridge towards the traffic lights, the next thing I heard is stop. What was happening? We saw this young lady, probably in her early 20s, trying to jump over the bridge down the motorway just to commit suicide. And I stopped, the other motorists stopped, and then we just went and then we held her and stopped her from committing suicide. And I was just wondering, what will push a young, beautiful lady like that to want to take such a venture, to want to make such a decision to commit suicide? In life, things happen to us, but then there are ways we can go about this. And today we want to talk about the word gratitude. When you have an attitude, a character of gratitude, it will solve a lot of problems, irrespective of what you are going through in life. Gratitude. In the book of Habakkuk 3, 17 to 18, Habakkuk says this. He said, though the fig tree does not bud, and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields produce no fruit, though there are no sheep in the pen, and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God, my Savior. Gratitude develops your faith. The passage we have just taken now can be termed the hymn of faith. Gratitude develops your faith when times are tough, and times can be tough. You agree with me? When things don't seem to make sense in our lives, when you can't really figure it out, what is going on, when your prayers are unanswered, when life stinks, when everything is going the way you did not want it to go. Listen, anybody at all can thank God and give thanks when things are going on well. When things are good, we all thank God. But when you thank God, even in the bad things, that is when your faith grows. That is when you take spiritual roots. Your root goes deeper. So Habakkuk is telling us that irrespective of what he was going through, because he was going through tough time at that moment, he says, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in God, my Savior. Is things going on wrong in your life right now? In spite of the fact that you're serving God, in spite of the fact that you have been faithful, you have been doing everything, but yet it seems not to be going the way you want it to go. Habakkuk said, I will rejoice in the Lord. I will be joyful in my Savior. He's basically saying that everything else stinks in life, but I can be grateful to God because the Lord is my Savior. He will pull me out of this, and He's going to pull you out of whatever you are in right now. He will bring me through this, and He's going to bring you through whatever you are going through right now, because you are not on your own. And that is what Habakkuk is saying, that he is not on his own, that God cannot abandon him. He's so sure of that. Says, I will still give him thanks. Beloved, this is the ultimate test of our faith. It is the ultimate test of your faith. Can you thank God when life stinks? When you are going through tough times, can you still thank God? Whether it's in your ministry, your career, your family, your marriage, things are not going your way. Things are not going the way you expect it to go, or any other way in your life. You discover that things are not going the way you expect it to go. You need to look at what is left, not what you have lost. The young lady story that I took in the beginning, she is only looking at what she has lost. She is only looking at what has gone out of her. She is not looking at what is left. In life, always look at what is left, because whether you like it or not, there is something that the Lord is still doing in your life. There is something in your life that you are far better than other people. So you just need to be grateful to God. No matter how bad things are, there are always thousands of things in our lives, in your life, in my life, that we can be grateful to God for. No matter how bad things are, you can be thankful that God is always with you. God is always with us. Matthew 28. Verse 20b says, "And surely I am with you always to the very end of age." This is the promise of God. And the psalmist tells us in Psalm 23, verse 4, it says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." God has promised us. God has promised you. God has promised me to see us through, to help you out, to help me out, to strengthen you, to care for you, to do miracles in your life, to answer your prayers in His own time. Isaiah tells us in Isaiah 41, verse 10, say, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This is God's promise for you. This is God's promise for me. This is God's promise for our life. His promise that even when things don't go our way, even when things don't go the way we expect it, even when the answers don't seem to come in our life, God is working everything together for your good. God is working everything together for our good. You just need to strengthen yourself. You just need to be strong in the words of the Lord. And you will laugh last, because you probably will not be seeing it now. But God is constantly working behind the scene. And He will bring, that's your vision, that's your dream, that thing that you are hoping for Him for according to His will, He will bring it to pass. It's what says in Romans 8, verse 28. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Because we are all called according to His purpose, He's working everything together for our good. And I just pray that you keep holding on to Him, because your miracle will come. The answers to your prayers will come. Thank you so much for listening to me in this episode. If it has blessed you, please do share with other people so that they can also be blessed. Once again, my name is Pastor James Egodibe, and I pastor RCCG Solid Rock Parish, Derby, 55 Woods Lane, DE 22 3 UD. If you are looking for a Bible believing church, we have wonderful brethren that are here to welcome you with open arms. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.